Tutorial. It's the type of stuff that I do online all day for people. Usually I get a question on our GH Python Facebook private group, or I get it on C Sharp. Sometimes I get it in our page. Sometimes I get it privately. Sometimes I get it on Patreon. But I do this type of work all the time. I'm not an expert at anything, but I certainly can help look and track things down. A fellow was having trouble with his wires that were all off. He was getting files that were maybe all hidden. Uh, and he said, "How can we do that?" So all I did was take a look in to Rhino Forum. I scour the whole thing. I asked keywords, and I found this really cool script that actually generated two little clusters that are written really well in Python. And since I've been writing a bit of Python nodes and C Sharp nodes lately, they're starting to make a little sense. You don't have to rewrite anything. You just cut and paste these nodes, and they're yours. And there's the first one, and then it was modified by another fellow. I believe, yeah, the first ones were Hiding Wires example by Atelier Panda at atelierpanda.com, worth checking out, and then modified by uh, Yang Huang, hope I say that right, December 30th, 2006, make it compatible with all with parameter components. So the first one works well. If that's not what you're looking for, you can jump over here and download this one to see the subtle difference in it. It's written pretty much the same. It's a for if and else statement, um, and it just enumerates through default faint and hidden wire displays, and it does it all at once, which you'll find out that otherwise you're in here going into here saying, okay, what's the wire display? I want that one to be hidden, and then you got to go into this one and be like, oh, I want this one to be, where is it? I want this wire to be faint. Like all this stuff is crazy. Whereas you can just select edit the nodes that you want. And I think you have to select this one. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. But let's take that all over the hidden and hit go and then leave. And there they are. They all went to hidden. So that one's working fine. If we went back in and we were like, okay, let's take these ones, and these ones and read them as here. Let's take them all to hidden. All you got to do is get in there, click it, hit the button to do it, and that's it. That's as simple as it is. And all you have to do is take this. What I do is I have this wonderful snippet tool on my, at least I did, and it's gone now. I hope I didn't lose all my snippets. Oh no, I reset everything. I'll have to find out where I put all those. I might have got rid of all of my snippets, which would be terrible because there were tons of my files. But if I did that, I did that. I'll have to track them down another time. I'm sure I did clean house and get rid of them all, which was a big mistake, but all those files can be brought in again. And that's a major setback for me, but it doesn't matter. If I wrote the files once, I can write them again. What I have been doing here is you take a look at this and display text. These are all your main sets, and you should know your display icons. But once you get past display, I do use the Tree 8 quite a bit to handle data trees, which is a great plugin. ARA Jewelers has helped me out a lot. Now, I wrote a ton of C scripts that are all accessible, and you can go in here and you can see exactly how the script is written. And that's really something that I haven't tucked in or compiled or hidden because I was really doing a lot of that. I have Human, I have Weaverbird, which comes with Grasshopper, Rhino 7, and Grasshopper, this version. ARA, more ARA tools. Kangaroo, which comes with it. Fologram, I think I kept Fologram. I like that as an AR tool. And then you can see I have tons of these C nodes that I use and keep practicing with C. I have Lunchbox, more C nodes. I think that's Firefly, or at least I thought it was. Maybe I got rid of Firefly. It's GeoGem I was using in Revit. I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. I'm not sure why. Human I started to use because that was allowing me to have some playful things in my scripts. I have more C scripts. I have more ARA. I have this project here that I meant to get rid of. Well, it was the beginning of Half Man, Half Beaver. It was going to be like my plugins in C, but I since then started to do C into Unity, which took me down kind of a rabbit hole. And I was like, I need to come back to Wickerson Studios. So what I've been doing now is just testing scripts to generate things, and I'm going through a few Python sites where I can take scripts, and you'll notice these don't open. These are going to be my own display full names. Actually, even if you display full names, that's all I have in there to look at. And I know this isn't exactly what I wanted to show somebody. I wanted to give a plug for what I'm doing, but here's another one, the Point tool that there's no reason to have to make points this way, but I like having my own tools, and I like them under the WS Wickerson Studios. So the same thing, I can generate this. I can go into the scripts. I believe I can go in here. Well, at least I thought I could enable the out, but I had to get rid of it so I can compile my plugin. But that's a simple point tool. But it is hidden away, and it's a Wickerson Studio plugin. I'm going to be doing a lot of those, and I'll be categorizing them as points, curves, surfaces, and they'll get a lot more complex than your regular params. The maths will be hard enough to copy. There are a lot of things in data trees that are hard to do, but basically I'm trying to compile my own program that I use for myself as I go into this. So you keep an eye out for that. But what I did here for this one fellow was just download it. What I used to have was a snippet tool, and that's where I was going to show that I could just gather this all and just make that a snippet. But I think I walked away from that, so I'm going to have to find a way to bring my snippets back on here. And then I'll show you how to do that in another video. Just give me a second.